Okay, so I've been trying to figure out how to even work this camera for the past 6 minutes. I don't like it. It looks fuzzy. I don't know. You tell me. Anywho, my name is Nikoruzu, and December 3rd was my new year. A lot of people say January 1st was their new year. I go actually by the date that I was born on to go, whether it's a new year or not. So this year, and I've started in December, but just beginning to do things that, I like, make me happy, and you'll hear about it later, as more videos are posted. But what I'm starting today is real tea and meme with Nikoruzu. Nikoruzu is my name in Japanese. I took a Japanese course eons ago, one semester, and that was the name that the teacher gave me, and I liked it. It had all my lights in place and everything. So pretty much what this is, I'll be 10 minutes and I'll look at the clock and see where I am. I can't find my timer at the moment, and I should mute this TV. Makes a little bit more sense. And it's just real. It's real tea. Literally real tea. Like, I woke up like this. Literally, I can say I woke up like this. Okay, I did brush my teeth and I did wash my face a little bit. And I do have real tea, green tea and honey. I do like straws. I've been doing straws for eons. Eons is one of my words. So what I'll do is I save some memes to my phone, and I'll actually be going to my Facebook page, and I follow some crazy people that's all they do is post memes, and I'll be reading them and just kind of get my feedback. And where I am right now in my life, and that'll help in some of the things I say, is I'm coming off thinking I like somebody. So a lot of the relationship memes are like, man, that's true. Oh, I wish you knew that. You know how we do. A meme is for everybody but us. But that's what I'll be doing. And that's it. Real tea and memes with Nikoruzu. That's it. Just something, I don't know. I read the memes sometimes and think they got it totally wrong. And then I think, man, they got it right. Or I'm like, you need to tweak it a little bit. So this is just my opinion. My opinion. I'm entitled, just like a butthole. Everybody has one. I'm working on not using profanity. I didn't used to use profanity unless I was really upset in traffic. Now it's bad. It's bad. My little, I don't give, has now actually come the whole word. So I'm going to go to my Facebook page. You'll see me looking around and doing crazy stuff. And, I have my house phone right here. I have my cell phone right here. Not that I get a lot of calls, but I'm just saying if it rings, hopefully it's nothing crazy and we could just roll with the punches. So it's 10:35 and I'm starting with the memes. Let's see what we got going on the page. All right. I could just go to, I think I'm just going to click on one of the ones that I follow because they have a lot of stuff. Here's just one random one. When I see rich, snooty looking women at the grocery store, I pretend I need something and say, excuse me, do you work here? Just to keep things real. I think, well, I guess they put the snooty part in. You can't judge a book by its cover. You just can't. So I don't even know what to say to that. So we're going to keep that moving. I would rather struggle and work hard for everything I have than have someone tell me you wouldn't have that if it wasn't for me. If somebody gave you $1 million and you went and started a business, you wouldn't have that if it wasn't for them. So I kind of know what they're getting at, but if you give me, and the thing is, like I was about to say, if you give me the connections, but it still has to be a mesh of things, yeah, I can give you the connections, but you still have to sell yourself. But I gave you the connection. So I'm kind of in agreement with that and not in agreement with it. This charger cord is so strong and so hard. It's bothering me. That's why I keep moving over there. But, you wouldn't have that if it wasn't for me. I actually had a guy to tell me that years ago, watching people in my life, I would not accept things from men because I didn't want to hear, well, you wouldn't have that if it wasn't for me. And so went through a bad season in my life and was trying to get back on my feet And I went to a CNA course, and I finished, got a job, and I asked a guy that I knew to, loan me some money to get some scrubs or whatever. And he did without a problem, but literally he threw it in my face the next week. And so, I get what they're saying, but sometimes it is because of me. It is. It really, really, truly is. There are some on my phone that I may have to get to, and I'll write those down because I don't want to repeat anything. Let's see what we got. There's one thing that followed me following it, and it was just crazy. Let's see. We're all a little broken, but the last time I checked, broken crayons still color the same. No comment. No comment. I may go to the ones in my phone because some of these are like right now. And usually it's like really good ones. This one says, I'm hard-headed, not hard-hearted. I may be stubborn, sassy, and rude at times, but I have a big heart and I care about others more than I should. And, I kind of get that. And if I get emotional, because I'm an emotional person right now in my life, I don't know why, I just am. I do have a big heart and I do care about people, and I care probably longer than I should. Like sometimes I don't get the message. I'm like, but I'm nice to you. And I'm not just talking about guys, just with friendships. Like I'm really, really nice to you. Why? I don't get it. Like why, I do not and have never had a lot of friends. So, if I befriend you, I'm like, hey, I care about you. Why aren't you caring about me? And sometimes I don't get the message and I linger a little bit too long. And I think I become that puppy that, just still wants to please his owner and kind of eventually just rubs off. I'm just speaking real and with my heart. If it comes out, that's how I feel. But, I'm stubborn, a little sassy, sarcastic, and I'm not rude. I can get with you. Don't get it twisted. But I don't think it's rude because I have a huge issue with rude people. Here's one. Again, these are like off I've never read that I'm reading. I'm sure I've probably seen some. The ones on my phone I know I've read. Let's see. I am thankful for all those difficult people in my life. They have shown me exactly who I do not want to be. No real comments. Let's see. Let's check the phone and see what's happening with some of the memes in here because I'm not feeling some. And usually I feel these. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Maybe because this is my first time. Like we're gonna test you and see what's really happening. Let's see. What's this one? Nah. Let's go to kind of. Okay, here's one I did this morning. The worst feeling I did. Yep, I did it. No, I saved it. The worst feeling isn't being lonely, but being forgotten by someone you can't forget. And I when I read that, I thought like, do the people that have been in my life that are still buzzing in my head, good or bad, do they think about me? Because some people, I'm slowly getting to be a master at like aching people out and dumb, but I still think about them, But I wonder, I don't really think they forget you. Like I don't. I'm a very positive, loving person, and I'm not saying it just to be saying it, but real is real. And I don't think people forget me. Like I'm just. And why? I just happened to, I was trying to move the meme and it went to, well, not move it, but touch so when, black out and it went to, it must suck to hate me. I'm pretty great. I am a great person. Not a toot, not a, I'm all that. I'm not better than anyone, but, I am a great person. Funny. Some of the memes I'll actually show you and I need to make sure that you can see them when I show you. I got about 4 minutes left and I may, I don't remember when I started. That's weird because I talked a couple minutes. I said 10. I don't want to, get too boring or whatever. But this one is funny. This one is funny. Let me kind of blow it. Well, I don't want to blow it up too much. Let's see if you can see it. You can't. Oh, this camera, I hate it. Sucks. it's the dog that's staring has little pink casts on his legs. And let me read it. And the guy, another dog is like, and he's saying, don't stare at his legs, don't stare at his legs, don't stare at his legs. I was recently with someone who, I'm keeping it real, they had a chipped tooth. And so I'm like, I wanted to look, but I didn't want to look. And I'm a person that look at people when I talk to them. I try to look in their eyes, but not like crazy eyes. Like, okay. So I try to like look and look away. Get out, give all that stuff. And I really wanted to see, like, was it like the whole tooth? Was it a portrait tooth? Was it a little tooth? It's like the mole. It's like you don't want to look, but you want to. And I just thought this was funny. And he's just staring at him like, say something. And I was going to do like, nope, I'm not going to look at his legs. And at some point I caught, and I tried not to, because of course the person's looking at me and I'm really trying to see what's going on with his tooth. And there were other things. I won't keep it too real. I only mentioned to one person that I'm actually doing this. And I told them, I didn't tell them my channel or anything. So he's going to have to find me. And I keep my circle very small. So they know who I'm talking about. You won't know, but my little circle of friends know. But I thought that one was funny. It's because you do that. If someone has something, a booger, or I hope you would tell me I have a booger. I think I'm okay. But yeah. Let's see. I copied some pictures. If you're honestly happy, F what people think. I care about what my circle thinks. Not to the point where they will affect my decisions and decisions, the only word I can think of. But real talk, like, if you're happy grunge it out. If you're happy gothicking it out, and I do make up words, then gothic it out. Like, that's you. If that's what makes you feel happy, do it. Whatever makes you happy, do it, which is why I'm doing this. You may say, why does that make you happy? I don't know. I like talking. I like giving my opinion on stuff. I don't think I go too left and dogging people out. And I'm not saying I dog people out, but it's just a choice of words that I happen to use. But a lot of times we don't do things because of what our parents may say, or, what our friends may say, and it's supposed to be what it is. Sorry. Would be pointless to this and not ever sip tea. As I give the tea and memes. Excuse me. I was looking for sanitizer. Anyway, that's bothering me that I did that. So I'll just hold my hand like this. So, being happy, like when I left my job back in September, I wasn't happy. I remember the school year before that, I told the superintendent I was taking her letter of resignation, and I was just like, I perform better when I'm happy, and I'm truly, truly, truly not happy. And this is not it. And of course she's like, well, you're a great teacher. We don't want to lose you, blah, 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 blah. And so she offers me a different position at a different school, and it just wasn't what I wanted, and I wasn't happy. And I think what makes me happy, do what makes you happy, and I think when you do it and you could be lucrative with it, it's great. So don't care what people think. I met a lawyer that was applying for that wanted to be a teacher. He's like, I just wasn't happy. And it's like, and sometimes you think lawyer, teacher, it's teacher, then everything else, because you have to be taught. So teachers are very important, but yet not giving the credit, that's due to them. But he wanted to be happy, and that's what it is. I'm sure some people were like, you're going to leave this much money to go to that much money. It's not about money. I've always said I'd rather make $40,000 and be happy than to make $100,000 and be miserable and stressed and just out of it. My time is winding, so I'm going to kind of cut it, because here it says 14 because I talked, but I'm sure I went over. But what a way to end it. Do what makes you happy. no matter what people say. And I think that's kind of, if you're honestly happy with being working at Taco Bell, mother suckers, whatever, it makes me happy. I like doing what I do. If you are truly happy being a housekeeper, do what makes you happy. I know people who have been CNAs for eons. And in my head, I'm like, no, but it makes them happy. So that's it. Just a little glimpse, and I'm going to cut it at 10. I may go through some more in this same get up just to get some out the way because they're building up. But, I hope you can check me out. I'm sorry that it went this long, but I wanted to introduce and kind of say what I was doing. The next video will just be, hey, it's real tea and means with Nikoruzu. So enjoy your day. If you're honestly happy, F everybody else. Did it say that? I don't know. Anyway, let's see. I need to sign off. I don't know. I'm not going to do a sign off. I'll think of one, throw some out. Hopefully I get some people viewing and, you can tell me which one you like. I don't know. But until now, be blessed. God loves you. So do I. Do what makes you happy and F everybody else.